Okie dokie, folks. Welcome back to No Case Should Remain Unsolved. I keep thinking the title of the game is No Case Will Remain Unsolved or something like that. I never think of should first. So, last time we were going through the father's and mother's columns, just trying to see if we get some stuff lined up. There were some things that I think were in the wrong column, but I didn't have a better place to put them yet. But I think we're just going to move on to the other columns and see if we can keep doing that process. I don't know if I'm completely missing. Like, why are those flashing right now? Oh, interesting. I've already found the fragments containing the clues. Oh, okay. What's the correct date? Okay. So I do have this somewhere. The days... Oh, is it literally just asking for that? I thought it was asking for a birthday. Oh, if it's just asking for that, then I can literally just open that now. So wait, are these all things I can do now? Is that what that means? Because they flash like this when I, like, click on something connected to them. I didn't think I... Like, the only reason I'm noticing this now is because I've just come into the game and I haven't clicked on anything, and so I'm like, oh, there's stuff that's flashing already. What does that mean? I think this is telling me, probably, that these are, like, doable. Yes, I've already found... Oh, that's totally not something I understood. Okay. I just thought they only flashed when it was, like, you click on something and it's telling you, like, what's connected to the thing you just clicked on. They're, like, reusing a UI thing for two purposes, and I didn't realize the other purpose was there. Okay, well, there we go. Well, that's easy then. Okay, I also thought this was asking for a birthday, so I was, like, waiting for a birthday to show up. Well, it's just 2-5, right? Although, how do you want it to be done? Sorry, 2-5. Here. Is it like 0205? Is that what we're doing? Oh, what? What? Why did it just take 0203? I just have to ring the doorbell. Please tell me you remember. I'm scared. Please hurry, she's gone. She was just at the playground. Are you telling me that they actually didn't call until 2 days later? I haven't figured that out yet. What are you telling me this game? So is this a lie? Wow, I'm confused. Game, what are you doing to me? Wait, but 2-3. Is this about Myongo's mother? Thing is... Okay, the game's okay, there should have been a confirm button on the thing so that I could, like, click it and realize it was wrong and then go figure out, like, how that was wrong. What's going on? 2-3. 2-3. Yeah, that is 2-3. But there's the stuff on 2-5 where it's... Was I reading the wrong thing? Wait, hold on. 2-4. 2-5. You can check on Seowon the other day. I asked you not to ring the doorbell. Please tell me you remembered. She was just at the playground. Is there a lie in here then? Okay, what? Like, sure, I know she wasn't at school on... She was, like, meant to start on the 3rd, maybe? Because when did the call with this person happen? Wherever it is. Here. Oh, we don't know yet. That's part of the problem there. Start school. Slated to start school this year. Pre-entrance day. Okay, so I don't know what date that was on yet. Who were you on the phone with on the afternoon of February 3rd? Then this is on the 4th. Okay, so this must be a lie. Oh, I wish I'd been allowed to figure that out for myself, I guess. Am I able to just click this or no? So I still have to find things that connect here. Death and birthday. Okay. I remember saying that the dates didn't add up before. And yeah, it is slightly confusing that I like it is in the order I'd expect it to be in, year, then month and day. But like without actually being more specific about it, it could be like year, day, month, because like folks in the I mean that would be kind of weird, I guess, but like folks in the US do like month, day, but they do month, day, year, which is such a weird way of organizing it. Month, day, year, and this would just be the inverse of that, so I could imagine it happening. So there's still part of me that was doubting whether the dates even made sense. Although I guess I could have connected it with that's that one that mentioned February 3rd directly. Anyway, okay, maybe things will make a bit more sense with understanding that she actually went missing 2 days earlier, possibly. So yeah, all these ones that are flashing are things I technically can apparently figure out. But like, I think I need to reread stuff. Proof the shopkeeper is lying. I don't even know what about. What if I told you that there's no need for lying now? What do you want? Myung's testimony that shows his mixed feelings of... This is like, I don't like this. I don't like that the questions are telling me things that I've not even realized from the thing. Oh yeah, so that did come up. I was thinking about that as a thing. If I don't like it, why am I clicking on the things? Like, I want to understand it without clicking on the things. It's a cool game, but like, it's like taking the thing that I don't like in other detective games even further, which is like the game like revealing stuff to you through its meta gaminess stuff. Like the fact that there's these questions in there is like telling me stuff I shouldn't know because I'm supposed to be like figuring it out based on the conversations, right? Yeah. Anyway. Okay, let's just do what I was going to do then. Because like, sure, I'll get to those, but I want to understand them from having reread the stuff and be like, okay, now I get what's going on. Rather than those things guiding me to have a realization about how things should be arranged. I mean, the concern is that the game might not be designed for that. It might be designed that like those things prompt me to have the realizations that I'm supposed to have, but that seems not great. Anyway, I've already explained everything to the other officers on the phone, detective. Phone wasn't one of the words, was it? What was it? It was, oh, it's here. Death and birthday, okay. That'll just get crossed off. It's weird that like it leaves those behind as well. There's a bunch of weird UI things for sure. I've already explained everything to the other officers on the phone, detective. Is she still missing? How could someone take her away in broad daylight in the middle of a condo complex? I heard her mother and brother were with her. They didn't see anything. I can't believe it also doesn't have a confirm button. I was just trying to get to 5. I wasn't putting in 3. Anyway. I heard her mother and brother were with her. They didn't see anything. I don't know if this will help, but well, you asked me to tell you anything, so I guess I will. Seowon is always up to... Oh yeah, we read this recently. Started at Eden last year. And I was surprised, but I don't know if the English teacher's from Eden. Eden's the kindergarten. Do you have an English teacher at kindergarten? Isn't kindergarten... If it's anything like nursery, then it's just like... Just all the kids have a nap, and then you sing some songs, and... That's about it. So it feels more like this would be later, but then doesn't make I mean, you might just be an ex-English teacher, not of Seowon. You just have been an English teacher at some point in your life. But then she started Eden last year. Like how far? Oh, but Eden's the kindergarten, not the school. I'm surprised that she never shied away from any of his teachers. So they do have an English teacher at kindergarten? Huh? At first I just took her, like, or is it possible the school is also, because like sometimes schools have both like a kindergarten and the like primary school years as well. So maybe like this is like a year later and we're like still like questioning people. She started at Eden last year and isn't kindergarten usually only 1 year? I think nursery in the UK is only 1 year. Maybe. I think it was 1 year for me at least. Like nurseries. I mean, actually, that's not really true. No, I'm thinking of because in the UK we have what's it called? Reception. There's like a reception year. Is it called reception? Something like that. Which is like a year before primary school, which I think is like optional? Question mark? I don't know how it works. And then nursery is something you do before that, and that is entirely optional as well, I think. And you might go for quite a while, you might not, I guess. Is it the same here? At first I just took her for a friendly child, and I realised that her brother came to pick her up instead of her mother, but she never asked where her mother was. Who were you on the phone with on the afternoon of February 3rd? Well, our office isn't exactly staffed, so February 3rd, this is 2 days before the mother is calling, which is weird. I mean, sure, it's meant to be weird, right? On the afternoon of the 3rd, Gyeong. Our office isn't exactly well staffed, so I'm the one doing most of the phone duties. Gyeong, on the afternoon of the 3rd. Why have you suddenly questioned that name? It's almost like you're suggesting that we said it, but we didn't say it. We just said who were you on the phone with. Employees complain if we check in too often, so we don't usually do that, and there's not much to call about it in the afternoon. Wait a second, I see, I did call, but it wasn't for anything special. There's going to be, what was it now, a Best Caregiver Award ceremony in a few days. So we asked if she could make it. Like, we have more than 100 caregivers working with us, but no one wanted to show. I think that was the gist of the call. I kind of regretted calling her. I mean, she's not the type to do that kind of company spirit event. You've talked to her, right? Can't even have a nice long chat. She's always cutting calls short. Something about being too busy with the kids. Has she even come into the office recently? So what's all this about? I mean, as long as she's doing her job right, but a police visit, really? She's not exactly a slacker. So this is clearly not on the 3rd, it's sometime later. It's with... not the City Hall people. The City Hall people are to do with the school. It's with... this, maybe? Do we have a name that I haven't clicked on? City Hall, that's just going to get crossed out. Do we have a name? That's not the one I was looking at, this one. I don't think we have a name for this one. Wait, I actually really want to close that one. Where is Seowon now? I don't, can I close it? I don't want to see what that says, because that is sort of implying that she's around. Is there a name I haven't clicked on? Let's just get rid of all the pink things that I haven't clicked on yet. Because a bunch of them are just like, they don't do anything, but they're not crossed out because I haven't clicked on them yet. It's possible though I just don't have a name for that. Well, isn't it? The problem is, I think I do have a name for it. I think it's Durahana, but I don't have that anywhere. So it's weird that I've got that word up there, but I can't click it to like expand the thing. I think that's what it's going to say up here. And then that thing goes there. Should I just move it across because I believe that? Because I can put it on the space that doesn't have a name. Okay. There might be an extra space that's going to be filled in. Oh yeah, there might be another one. Okay. Just based on like the left and right edges of this, there's like clearly space for an extra column. I'd like to surrender the police. I am responsible. A little girl went missing from the playground, didn't she? 3 days ago. She was with me. 3 days ago. She was with me. I took her away. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I did it because I needed the money. I'm sorry. And that's been spoiled for me because of the other question up here saying needed funds. God damn it, game. We are 3 out of 5 of the way through a key. Once again, this is not super visible. Sorry, I'm complaining a fair bit. I think there's reason to complain, but like, I still am enjoying piecing the narrative together, but some UI things and stuff like that are annoying me. That's right, Chief, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm moving on to the next column now. This is the City Hall, and this is definitely the City Hall. It's that time of year, 4 kids later to start school, blah, blah, blah. We're working on the police assistance requests. Okay, so we're thinking that this is actually on the 3rd, maybe, or on the possibly even on the 2nd, like some days before they went to initially go and check up. Imagine that, Chief. It's like a free bonus. Like compensation for external personal requisition is pretty solid if you ask me. Once you get the forms, send us your personal roster with their direct deposit information attached, and we'll take care of things on this end. What's the requirement for these? Oh, okay. So in this case we do need a birthday. Okay, I also didn't put that together. I guess this is purple and that's purple, so that makes sense. I don't want to know the spoilers. May I ask what the police want with them? You're not the first to come looking for it today. Is this about Myunggo's mother? He used to come with his mother all the time when he was younger. Okay, so we're now at the shop. So this is on the 3rd. So this is 2 days before I thought the actual kidnapping was. But okay. No, not Seowon, not her brother either. May I ask what the police want with them? You're not the first to come looking for her today. So this is just when they think, oh, she's just missing school. They don't know why she's missing school. The thing is, Myunggo's only been coming with Seowon these days. This is about Myunggo's mother. He used to come with his mother all the time when he was younger, but I haven't seen her in quite a while. He seems to know Seowon's family well. Myunggo's family... Okay, get rid of that purple. Or pink, or whatever it is. Myunggo's family, well, I've seen them since the children were little. Must have been, say, 3 or 4 years now. When they first moved in, I was sure Myunggo was close to finishing elementary school. He's tall for his age. That doesn't go anywhere, right? Just the places that we already have. Don't want to read the spoilers. The annoying thing is, like, I can't know whether I'm able to fill those things in without reading the question, but I'd like to, like, try and figure stuff out before then, I guess. He's tall for his age. I wish that would... I wish there was some indication. Maybe it's the fact it's not doing the little shaky, glowy thing. Okay. I think that is the indication that it doesn't go anywhere. His mother was picking out supplies for younger kids, so I showed her to the shelves older children might like. She laughed and said he gets that a lot. Myunggo's mature beyond his years, and I don't mean his looks. It's normal for kids his age to only think of themselves, but he's always hanging back and like insists to spend all his pocket money. What does he keep with him all the time? And what were you saying up here? You're not the first to come looking for her today. That is interesting, isn't it? Somebody else turned up at the stationery store looking for Seowon. Thing is, Myunggo's only been coming with Seowon these days. So the mother hasn't been coming along. And there's an aunt that I'm not even sure I understand who that is, etc. Oh my gosh. I don't know that the shopkeeper's lying. Must have been, say, 3 or 4 years now. When they first moved in, I was sure Myunggo was close to finishing. He's tall for his age. He's very quiet, that one. His mother was picking out supplies for younger kids, so I showed her to the shelves older children might like. She laughed and said he gets it a lot. What's he lying about? Like, whether you saw her? No, not Seowon and not her brother either. But I asked what the police want with them. You're not the first to come looking for her today. Is there something that I've already read that implies that you would have seen one of them? We're gonna have to reconsider that. Somebody else say that they did go there? So this is on the same day. It's okay if you don't want to talk. So they spoke to the brother on the 3rd, before the call happened between the mother... She's gone. She was just at the playground. I'm so confused about, like, the difference between the 3rd and the 5th. You were already speaking to the brother. Could you promise me that once you're ready, you'll talk to me? Is promise a word that leads anywhere? No, the answer's no, because it's not shaking and glowing, I think. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but try to think about it. Okay, so you can remember someone you didn't usually see at the playground. I heard you were all together there. Seowon, your mother, and you two. Yeah, we were all together. So you and your mother on which day? Will you promise me that once you're ready, you'll talk to me? It's odd that you'd be asking this at 6 o'clock on the 3rd, when best you know is that Seowon's with the mother on the 4th. Okay, I mean, we'll just have to take it. Like, part of me is expecting, like, is it gonna, like, change all the dates at some point on me? I'm just gonna go, oh, so they were all lies or something. It's on the 3rd, okay. 2012. We're not changing year, are we? I'm confused. Yeah, okay. So 2012. Where am I? Here. You're in 5th grade at elementary school. With your height, I bet the girls won't leave you alone. So 5th grade, the shopkeeper thought we're finishing, close to finishing. I don't know how many grades there are. It was 6 for me, primary school. With your height, I bet the girls won't leave you alone. You're very tall for your age. Is it because you take after your mum? I take after her? Am I really like her? So she's tall as well, I guess. Could you tell me now what happened when you last saw Seowon? We always used to buy Seowon. I mean, so this wouldn't be the brother. I can't remember when I last read this. But we didn't buy a candy recently because Auntie... Oh no, but I said it because of Auntie. Oh, so maybe it's the brother. It could be. I guess I just wouldn't think the brother was in charge of whether they buy Seowon candy. So Seowon to stay where she was and went to the stationery store. I ran right over. Is this on the 3rd or the 5th? The stationery store is just at the steps over the fence. It's really quick, I swear. I was only there for a bit and I ran back, but she wasn't there. I called her name like Seowon, but she didn't come. Only Auntie did. I started crying. Auntie said I shouldn't tell anyone she wasn't with us. She told me not to say anything at all, just like the monkey we saw at the temple. Okay, so the Auntie's in on something. Is this the evidence that... I'm not sure I'd call it proof, because I still don't know what day this was on. I mean, maybe this just goes above those. It doesn't. I mean, it might do, but there might be something in between. But we don't have anything else there. I don't want the spoilers from the thing. Okay. Like, if that's on the 3rd and the brother went there, and the brother's not lying, so there's a lot of factors that go into saying whether this is proof or not, then that might be the answer to that, but I don't know that for sure, because you said that you didn't see the brother. Okay. So then the rest of that is just questions. The grandmother, also very confusing. So I think because it's confirmed, it has to stay here, right? Yeah, that can't move. Okay. We received testimony that this is on the 4th. So the day after... Wait, what was when? The 3rd is when they're speaking... The day after speaking to the shopkeeper. When was the time you were speaking to the city hall? Do we know yet? We don't know, do we? The pre-entrance day? Was that... What was it my daughter said now? A slight cold, I think. Yes, I remember now. I knew it was pre-entrance day, so I asked my daughter later how it went. I don't live with her. We see testimony that you spoke on the phone with a city hall employee and told them Seowon couldn't attend pre-entrance day for personal reasons. We do have Hae-jong's name, right? Yeah, it's that person that we don't have enough information about. I don't live with her, of course, but I'm in the area, so maybe in the same complex. I'm not entirely sure. How big is this complex? How complex is this complex? And drop in from time to time. It's just I don't want to leave her alone for too long, spending all her time. I don't think it'll go anywhere, wallowing in misery. I do remember that I was visiting a few days ago when that City Hall employee called. He asked me the same thing you did, detective. So I think I said that she was doing well. But I don't have the thing that suggests that... Oh, no, go away. That you called the grandma, right? No, that's like the only thing we've got, which is just us calling about. So this will be early. This will be like days before. Okay, so we don't have that yet. So I think I said that she was doing well, that I was taking perfect care of my granddaughter. Detective, this is ridiculous. It was just one missed pre-entrance day at school. What are you interrogating me for? And this was on the 4th, okay? And on the 5th, did you see any suspicious individuals when you went to pick up Seowon or anything out of the ordinary? It's exactly as my daughter said. I was so sure Seowon would be at the playground, but when I got there, I didn't see her. So I assumed my daughter took her along. I was so sure Seowon would be at the playground, but when I got there, I didn't see her. So I assumed my daughter took her along. Huh? What? So I assumed my daughter took her along to the playground? But if she took her along to the playground, she'd be there and you'd see her. The sentences don't make sense together. I was so sure Seowon would be at the playground, but when I got there, I didn't see her. So I assumed my daughter took her along. Do you mean elsewhere? That would make sense, but then you wouldn't just say it without explaining where you meant. Took her along. To the playground, is what that sounds like. Then my daughter came downstairs and looked at me with her eyes wide, and I thought, oh no. Says if I think you might be making a mountain out of a molehill. I don't know if my daughter told you, but Seowon goes alone to places all the time. My daughter worries easily, but mark my words, the girl always wanders back in time for dinner. Please don't worry about it. I'll have a stern word with my daughter. Honestly, I can't believe she's gone and called you. When did you last see her at the playground? Exactly 3:33 in the afternoon. Detective, she disappeared 3 hours ago. We looked everywhere a 7-year-old could have gone alone. What do we do now? I'm trying not to panic, but the worst is all that comes to mind. My phone's call history. Although didn't this come with a picture that was you? Okay, so this makes me think. Okay, yeah, I just remembered why I had that on the mother before. So it's going back to the mother. It just never got confirmed though, which is weird, but okay. At least like those two being next to each other didn't get confirmed. What's the picture on the other one that I just moved? Okay, just the playground. Okay. Seowon's father surrendered himself to us. Don't believe a word of what he says. I'll be at the station immediately. Everything he says is a lie. It was me. I made him do it. It was all my fault. I'll be right there, detective. Don't you listen to anything he tells you. It's all my responsibility. I don't really know that's the grandma right now. I don't know why I actually even have it there in the first place. Maybe it made more sense with the stuff that was there before. Okay, so I'm definitely hitting a dead end here. None of these words go anywhere. I guess I have to answer some of these things, but they're going to be spoilers. I barely know who you are. Let's find mentions of Hyejong. That's when they went for a walk. I hope the name is highlighted every time it's mentioned. Expecting in one of these two columns to have something about Hyejong. Apparently we also know what Myongo carries around. So let's look at you again. Do we? Like maybe it comes from one of these. Does it come from a picture or something? Oh, in fact, yeah. Gosh, do I have to remember to look at all the pictures? Are they just falling? What are you carrying? You're not carrying anything. Okay. Never leaves home without. Okay, and what is it? That one clearly is in the wrong place. Does Seowon have any favorite places? This game. Jeong has to take the kids on their own. Do we apparently also know his birthday or something? We know what he carries around. Does the shopkeeper say something? I feel like there's something. Surely it's something I would have remembered, but I have no recollection of ever hearing it. Pocket money. He carries pocket money around. I'm also slightly concerned that I'm like mostly looking at this text and not at the questions that I've asked. But surely like the evidence would be in what they say, not in what I say. That would be weird if it was in what I said. What do you carry around, Myongo? Is that your name? Myongo, yes. Brother came to pick her up, so the brother is mentioned there. Like, the other problem is that I do have to read things a lot, because, like, people are mentioned without it highlighting them. Carries something around. His despair. No mention of Myongo in this bit, I don't think. He would have been alive. Seowon's mother's birthday. But it's not saying we have that. Okay, because I'm glad I've recognized that UI thing now. Myongo. In fact, yeah, Myongo's mentioned here without highlighting at all, which is kind of horrendous. So I guess highlighted at the top. This is showing a picture of a boy. I don't know if that matches Myongo or not. Myongo carries something around. I'm just looking at the same stuff over and over. Well, this person wouldn't know, would they? Mixed feelings on What if I told you there's no need for lying now? Myongo says something that shows his mixed feelings on. So I mean, it literally must come from one of these then. Is the auntie Jeong? Mixed feelings. What? I don't have anything that implies mixed feelings. Shows his mixed feelings. Back. It's really quick, I swear. Like, I could imagine something like this might give you mixed feelings, but it's not a sign that you do have mixed feelings. But you're saying I have the thing for that, so maybe I have another Myung-go thing somewhere, but I haven't moved it. It's not those. The grandma stuff. Okay, so it's not there. So maybe in the father's column we have something. Missing persons case. Myung-go feel. Well, that's clearly not speaking to Myung-go. Jeong said the kids asked to go there. Let's read this one again. It's alright again. Was there anything unusual about Seowon's activities today? No, it was all business. We don't know which day it is. She goes to kindergarten on weekdays. I don't think we even know which days are weekends and weekdays yet. Taking a nap. First day of school is only a month away. And that is like after the... So the pre-entrance day, or whatever it's called, is, I guess, a month before? What was I reading? It's gone now. This one. Jeong said the kids asked to go there today too. If only they'd gone to the other playground. What day is this on? I'm so lost. Tell them both, please don't ask Myung-go for information. He won't tell you anything. That doesn't go anywhere. I know it won't because it's not doing the thingy. Please don't ask Myung-go for information. He won't tell you anything. What a weird thing to say. Myung-go said he was with Seowon the whole time, but that he had no idea where she'd gone. Oh my god, I'm getting the feelings I had at the end of Root Trees Are Dead, but I don't think I'm even anywhere near the end of this. Wait, what? Where is Seowon now? The key reason the English teacher needed funds. How are those connected? Yeah, I think my main problem that I'm having with this game is that this game doesn't want me to do the detective work. It wants me to, like... I mean, it wants me to do it a little bit, but not... Yeah. Like, when this was revealed as well, it also was like, wait, what? I don't want that. Why would you give me that at this point? It's such a weird way to design a detective thing. Why don't you report any of this to the authorities? Like, just to check, these are... Yeah, you need a key. So if I align 2 more things, should we try and do that? Although I don't have that many things that I could align. I could just spam moving some things around though. Like, there's loads of things in this column. I don't even know if this goes in this column though. Oh, that's now gone right to the top, so that doesn't make any sense. Nope, the next one's the big one. Oh, this doesn't feel fun, does it? Nothing's lining up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Seowon's mother's birthday. Oh no, we don't have that one yet. We have apparently that one. Prove the shopkeeper's lying, which I have a maybe a thing for, but I don't know the dates, so it's not proof. What if I told you that there's no need for lying now? Shows he has mixed feelings with Yeja. I have. Please don't lie to me, Myonga. Didn't you say that Auntie was telling the truth? I think Hyejeong is also the aunt. It's my current understanding of that. But you're also a caregiver for somebody in this family or not? I don't understand. Reasons to suspect Seowon's mother? What? Do you really think Mr. Kim Gang-seok is the culprit? Reasons to suspect Seowon's mother? Well, how do those two things connected? Like, okay, what even happens when you do this? Oh. Wait, what? See, now you remember someone turned himself in, but you're still suspicious of Seowon's mother. Are you misremembering something? No, that's not it. My memories are hazy and out of order, but those were the exact conversations. Seowon's father clearly said... Wait, hold on. Does it just tell me? Keep her completely out of her mother's reach. That's why he wanted to keep the case unsolved. And there was more testimony. Alright then. So we're looking for reasons to suspect... Okay, no, I think it does want me to pick them. Doubts about her will unveil more of your clouded memories. Because it's absolutely true that Seowon's mother is the reason the girl went missing. Stop spoiling things for me, game. What are you doing? Why would you design it this way? I mean, this is assuming I even have stuff in the right column. I guess some of it I know I do. Well, some of them are like grayed out. I guess it's at least good to know how this interface works. I kind of thought it was just going to ask me to pick 3. Didn't realize it was going to be like a cutscene type thing. First day of school is only a month away, and there's so much to buy. She's gone. Why he suddenly started saying that? Suddenly the mum is the problem? She resents me, is that why she won't call me mum? I was bedridden. Like, none of this feels like reasons to suspect. I was so desperate that I was too harsh with him. Business as usual. Then they'd gone to the other playground. Never leave the children alone when we're out together, but I got a phone call. I usually get calls. Is this actually, this might not be the mother, maybe this is Hyejeong? I reckon it is. Okay, it is. So I think if we put these two together under Jeong, okay. So I'm not even answering that question because I'm still confused by it. Jeong here. Okay. Because it's because the mother's not going to the playground. Okay, I just hadn't considered that option. And I'm gonna have to swap them around. Please confirm. Yay! Finally! Finally! I got those in the right place. Okay, so this lady is actually Jeong. Do they look like really different? I just never thought about it. I guess you've got lighter hair. I think I just... Yeah, you do. Okay. Okay, I just never put together that there were two different characters there. I guess I also sort of don't even think of the pictures as being the clues, but I guess they are. Okay. Sorry, that's the shopkeeper. Here, yeah. Okay. Right, you got that phone call, which was from your people over here. That's the connected thing there. All right, let's get one more. Let's get one more lined up thing. Oh, it's so difficult. Last time I did this though, it didn't unlock anything useful at all. I'm sure eventually this will open up. But a mix of my like UI issues and the game like telling me stuff before I've understood it, it's bothering me a bit. But I'm still looking forward to when it makes sense. What else do I think I can line up? Is there more I think I could put over there? We go to the playground on weekends as a family. As a family. But you might be the aunt. So I go along sometimes, but one of them isn't wheelchair accessible. Oh no, so definitely not. Okay. Okay. Was your son still there? So that's clearly one of the parents. Is that really possible, Detective? I think it might be my fault she's gone. I was in hospital for a long time. Oh no, so we know that's the mother. That's confirmed. Okay, that's definitely the mum because it's talking about yourself. Are there any over here? The playground near the stationery store, right? Saw that boy a few days ago. I went from the playground. So this is asking about the boy, which I think is just Myongo. No, yeah, Myongo. Who would that be asked to? Clearly not the parents, not the shopkeeper. I don't want to do it by trial and error though. That feels not trial and error. Yeah, like process of elimination. That's what I mean. I remember wondering why Seowon was sticking so close to that boy. Why do you ask the detective? Does the boy have something to do with the case? Oh, yes, the brother. So it'd be somebody who wouldn't know. So it could be the ex-English teacher, but again, process of elimination feels like a weak reason to do something. You mean you've already filed a missing person? Like the reason that feels like a weak reason to do something is because once again, it's like a meta game thing that I know there are this many columns in the thing. As a detective in the real scenario, I wouldn't know exactly how many people are involved in the situation. So, yeah. Except you could argue that this is all in the future and therefore it's already all happened and therefore I do know, but I don't know. It still just feels also weak as a deductive process. Like it's not as fun as like figuring out. It's funny how I'm having so many of the same issues that I had with Return of the not Return of the Obra Dinn, the other one, The Root Trees Are Dead. Yeah, a lot of similarities here. It's always something he carries around with him. Myongo and Jeong. Who is this? The one with the pond. The weeping willow trees by the water they learned. I took a stroll there last year. Okay, so you're suggesting going to a different place to look for Seowon. I couldn't remember the victim's name here. Myongo and Jeong. maybe this is more likely to be the mother, but then who's in a wheelchair? I still don't know. Wait, you're definitely not, because we've got a picture of you like standing up somewhere. Unless you just use it sometimes. That is not unusual. I don't think we have any evidence that the father's in a wheelchair. But then that doesn't add up. Is the grandma in a wheelchair? But then that also doesn't add up. I mean, you're not in a wheelchair there. But again, maybe you just use it sometimes. Ah, you're in a wheelchair here. Okay, there was proof of you. I'd completely forgotten. This is the other problem. As I'm playing these, like, days apart, I don't remember this stuff. Okay, so is the dad is in a wheelchair. So any references to wheelchair, definitely the dad. Don't forget that. Okay. But then somebody in a wheelchair might say, I took a stroll, even though, like, stroll does imply walking, but he might still say it. It's just a turn of phrase, right? Took a stroll there last year with Myung-go and Hee-jong. But it's probably more likely to be the aunt, since the aunt's... So it says caregiver, right? They're caregivers. Like, I think of a caregiver as somebody who looks after somebody who's, like, unwell or can't support themselves fully. Do they just mean somebody like a nanny? Is there a translation problem here? Maybe it's just like a nanny. Where was I? Because I was just having good insights there. I guess it's this. So it seems most likely then, because it seems to me like Seowon's mother, in this condo complex, we've got Seowon's mother, grandma, and the aunt slash caregiver? Kind of confused about that still. So then if it's likely there's going to be people having a stroll around, it would be the mother. So we're going to throw that over there. And then I'm honestly just going to move this up here until it snaps with something, hopefully. Which it won't. Oh, yeah, it won't. Okay. I mean, could that be... No, it can't be Hee-jong, because you're referring to Hee-jong. He looks like he's at the message. The funny thing is, I was told this game is short. I think this game is only short if you don't play it like I play it. So then he carries around, never leaves home with that. Because like all these things are going to open up more conversations, and I've got more stuff, right? What do you carry around? Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be trying to pair another two things. There's probably a couple of things that'll pair up in here. You know that playground near the stationery store, right? I saw that boy a few days ago. Who would you be asking? Oh, yes, this is the process of elimination thing that I don't like doing, though. Wandered off, she didn't stroll away anywhere. She's been kidnapped. Do we know? Yeah, we know this is you. But is there just like a place this can go when it'll snap to something? Nope. We do know this is the dad, right? Maybe from the picture we know it. Oh no, we don't know it from the picture. But it's like her mother had just come out. Yeah. Call for me. Yeah, of course. This is the dad. Registered birth. It's interesting that it's implied here that you didn't discuss the name in advance, you just went and wrote it down. Nothing matches up. Nothing matches up. La, 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 la. Nothing matches up. At least things are starting to slightly come together, but still. What can I make match up? You still... Because Auntie doesn't come out with us anymore. Auntie doesn't come out with us anymore. Why not? Because I say I want to stay where she was. I went to the stationery store. Where's the auntie again? What did you say? I can't keep all this in my head at once. We've looked everywhere. Like, it's possible you're just a caregiver, but it's got nothing to do with this family. That might be the thing that's going on. My phone's call history. I never leave the children alone when we're out together, but then I got a phone call. I usually get calls... Yeah, because if we think you're the caregiver, then you're not a nanny. You're the aunt. Maybe. Unless I'm still getting confused about that. I think I panicked. The first thing that came to mind was that I had to pick up somewhere quiet. I think one of the biggest things I'm missing here, like, I guess I could be using a notepad, but is... Well, I mean, I could be using my whiteboard, which is right next to me, but, like, a way of, like, writing down what I think is confirmed. To be honest, I don't think writing it down on a notepad is the most convenient way to do that, because I'd have to constantly like reference back to that thing. I'd rather just like highlight things in this that are like, oh yeah, that's important, and then I just would, when I'm looking through it, I would know, and then like have a list of things I could look up, like the highlight feature in The Rue Trees Are Dead. That would be really handy here. And then because I looked up partway through the conversation and she was already gone. Yes, that's definitely you. I mean, I know it is because it's already confirmed. Haejong's birthday. Haejong's birthday. Your birthday. Are you kidding? I know your birthday? So, what are the things I apparently know? I think I've looked at them all by now. Myunggo's tells me that he shows he has mixed feelings. So it's gotta be in these. I mean, not necessarily unless I've just not put it in the right place yet. Mixed feelings. Like, just saying she doesn't come out with us anymore doesn't mean there's mixed feelings. She didn't go, only Auntie did. I started crying. Auntie said I shouldn't tell anyone she wasn't with us. She helped me not say anything at all. Just like the monkey we saw in the temple. That doesn't imply mixed feelings. I take after her really and I like her. That's talking about your mum. Yeah, we were all together. And then there's nothing. There's nothing left after that. So there must be another thing I've got somewhere that is actually the brother. Not that. Not that. Not that. None of those, because that's all confirmed. That's still part of that confirmed block. That's about the brother. It's also about the brother. Monk said he was with Seowon the whole time, but that he had no idea where she'd gone. Was your son still there? I was under the impression that both children at the playground. So still asked about the mother. Like, this might be evidence that you're lying. That was one of the things we had to do. She goes to the kindergarten. It's alright again. Like, sorry, it's alright. Again, was there anything unusual about Seowon's activities today? She goes to the kindergarten on weekdays, and we go to the playground on weekends as a family. With 2 playgrounds in the condo complex. Normally we alternate between them. I go along sometimes. One of them, so it must be the weekend at the moment. I go along like at the time of the incident. I go along sometimes, but one of them isn't wheelchair accessible, so Haejong has to take the kids on their own. Oh, so we know this is the dad. Okay, so I could have moved that a while ago. We go as a family, so the dad is there. Okay, so you join them all at the weekend, I guess. It's alright. What could that be in response to on this side? Is Seowon alright? Definitely not that. Like, this definitely goes somewhere else. Should I just throw it somewhere else? Should I throw it over there? It wouldn't be in response to that. I'm sorry, detective. It could be that. Okay, hold on. Let's put it so it's the very first one on the list. It's alright. I'm sorry. I mean, actually, I should have checked the rest of the content, but like, it at least makes sense as a response to that sentence. One more after this. Yay! Okay. What did it actually say? On the off, she didn't stroll away somewhere. She's been kidnapped. When is this? It's on the 3rd. I really don't understand why you're then just saying, why wasn't she at school? If there's like talk of kidnap the day before. Maybe there's like 2 separate incidents and one of them already got resolved quite quickly. If only they'd gone to the other playground. On the way back, they simply dropped by. Okay, so we've done another thing and we don't have a full key, do we? Is there another square there? I cannot see it. We still don't have a full key. Okay, but at least this is confirmed. Oh. All right, we're getting there slowly but surely. We will put this together. I think it will all like coalesce at some point. And there's like certain things that I am realizing that I just forgotten from days before of like, oh yeah, we've actually seen. Also, the fact that the pictures aren't visible is slightly. I'm gonna also make that a complaint about the UI. Is that like. There's nothing to kind of remind me that the pictures are important and that they're there, except this like plus symbol, which isn't that helpful. Like, it could be like a thumbnail of the picture and I'd be like, oh, that's got a person in it, I should click on that. Otherwise, it's kind of random. Like, I don't remember what was there. I have to click on it to see. Well, okay, here's another bit of meta info. This looks to be a man, maybe, up here. This ex-English teacher. So then we've got this person. Or is this, maybe this is Seowon? I have no idea. Yeah, cheerful and bright. I think that's the Seowon. Okay, so that's probably still makes sense. Okay. See you next time, folks, and we'll try. I'm trying, okay? I know people are probably quite frustrated with this, but I don't think I'm fully to blame. All right, yeah, see you then. Goodbye.